So now I'm 25 years old. Shit's still been the same. Nothing's changed. I'm on meth. I can't, I work here and there because I still can't maintain a job. My son's getting bigger. And everything's still the same. The only thing that has changed just a little more is that cops are coming around pretending to be, they're on the block pretending to be us, catching the fucking custodies, questioning them, who is this, more people getting busted, released. And so now it's the month of June 2008. I'm getting pulled over every day. As soon as I leave my house, the cops are outside. Like, I feel like I'm just already being watched. Keep in mind, I'm fucking on a sick one, on meth. So I'm already fucking being paranoid as it is, no matter what, right? So that's how it's happening every fucking day. June 25th is the day my whole life changed. That same morning, June 25th, it was like 4:45 the whole night. My homie Creeper and Chris came over. We were hanging out. We were watching the 50 Cent movie. And I baked some fucking chocolate cake, and we were eating chocolate cake with milk. And they left the house. As soon as they left the house, I heard boom, 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 boom. I'm like, what the fuck? All these fools are going at it with somebody. I look outside my window, because in my apartment I had a big window, and I lived on the top floor, so I could see outside in my kitchen area through like the street, right? So then I see like this fog, and I see these cars creeping so slow. I'm like, oh fuck, it's fucking going fucking down, right? So I live on the second floor, so I could feel, I started hearing like footsteps, like doo 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 doo. I was like, what the fuck? As soon as I say what the fuck, they start knocking on my door. They didn't break my door down, right? Thank God. But they start knocking on my door. I'm like, what the fuck? I open up. Sure enough, it's fucking ATF and fucking, DEA, marshals, whatever the fuck. Broke down my door. They didn't break down my door. It just sounds fucking cool, right? Hit my door. I was like, oh fuck, hey, you're just Cruz. Are you Cruz? Negra, da da da. Yes, I am. Okay, well, they're taking you in. And I said, well, they searched my house. They went through everything in my house. Keep in mind, I have my son. He was 4.5 years old. 4.5 years old, about to be 5. I grabbed my son. He was extremely nervous, and I remember him saying, hey, is mommy gonna be okay? Is mommy gonna be okay? And they were like, yeah, it's gonna be okay. They didn't find anything in my house. They didn't find nothing in my house, but I just told them, like, hey, can I just call my mom? Because I didn't want them to take my son. It was already bad enough that my son was already living in this fucking lifestyle that I was providing for him, So they searched everything. They didn't find anything in my house. So they were nice enough to let me call my mom. My mom came from Beverly Hills to the house, and then they took me. They put me in the cop car, and like those little vans. It was like a little truck. And so while they were raiding my house, they were raiding about 50 other houses at the same time. So it was going down all over Northeast LA, right? It was like the fucking biggest raid. So anyways, back to I got in the little cop car and the little truck, and I looked to the side, and it was my boy Hefty, because he lived right across the street from me. They took us to the Dodger Stadium parking. Dodger Stadium parking was where they got about 60 of us, because it was 75 of us total in the case. So we were like, why are they taking us to the Dodger Stadium? But that's where they had the whole fucking campsite. There was so many of us, it needed a fucking large ass place, right? I asked, like, hey, what the fuck is, what am I getting? What are my charges? They're like, oh, you're getting in charge. You're getting indicted for the RICO. I'm like, the RICO? What the fuck is the RICO? So they're like, racketeering. And it's like, I had about 100 fucking counts, different counts. Distribution, cocaine, extortion, everything, money laundering, just everything you could think of. And I'm like, what the fuck? Like, I ain't fucking doing any of this shit,